Ladies and gentlemen, the sluts and the scrubs. Yeah, I'm your director. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. What do you like so much about Chipeos?
To be honest, listening to music, like out loud, like you know when you drunk and you listening to that bachata, but then when you at a Chipeo, I feel like it hits like 10 times more. Like you feel it more in the soul type shit.
Okay, so far I'm having a lot of fun. This is the greatest place on earth. How did you first find out about this type of stuff?
Saw a video on YouTube. It started with Jordy. Jordy gave me a chuchero. And then after that, we went to a baseball game, and out of nowhere, they was like, oh, let's go to a Chipeo. And I went, and after that, it was that.
What did you see that you liked so much?
Bro, the speakers, the way the sound system, the way the bass hits.
The women?
No. Just how the way the music hits. Just the vibe in general, what they say now, the aura in the air, like it's just a fire feeling. And then you're around Dominicans and shit and other races, and everybody's just together happy and everything.
The one that I participated in, I witnessed a lot of nudity.
That's crazy.
What's the craziest thing that you saw?
Oh, the craziest thing I seen, niggas almost got shot.
Why do you prefer this over a club?
Bro, going to the club, spending $300-400 on a $40 bottle is a waste of time to me. That's why I only go when it's like my friend's birthday and stuff like that.
If you had to compare the difference between a club and a Chipeo, what would be your selling point?
The same thing, there's no bottle service. Like the one you went to was indoors, the ones I've gone to was outside in a warehouse, so it's a different feeling. It's a guy selling nutties. You just there cooling. It's the same thing as being at your house, basically, and listening to music.
Do you have a dream music system?
Nah, I would never do that. Theirs is like 10,000. They got mad speakers, drivers, tweeters. The bass that they use is not even compared to the one that I use. They gotta gut their cars. It's a bigger process. I don't have time for that. I don't know if you peep, but sometimes they take the windows out the car and everything. So yeah, it's basically like a project car. It's a chipeo, but it's different. Chipeai is when you're versing each other. So you gonna put a song, I'm gonna put a song, and whichever one sound louder, that's the winner.
People are very, very extracurricular at these events. What's something that you find really, really unnecessary?
The WNBA. It's unnecessary.
So you know at Chipeo, the club, whatever type of party, there's multiple sections. What section should the women be at?
They should be in the kitchen section, you know, making us some sandwiches.
As a woman, do you agree with that?
I think we should chef it up in the club. It just makes sense.
What is the craziest thing you've seen at these car shows?
The women driving. Some of y'all girls really don't know how to drive. It's crazy.
How many women did you dance with at this event?
It's not really about the amount of bitches that were throwing it back at me that night. It's about the quality of the ass. So basically, you know, there's a lot of women with fake asses at these events. The ones that I got were grass-fed, no GMO, no fake colors ass. I'm talking, you know, like Kim K big booty bitches. Thank you. Fitness is the first step to greatness. This game's a clock.
Será mejor que tenga cuidado con el pistolero, porque esto es lo que va a pasar siempre.
Alright, and we are done here. That was a really fucked up workout. Let's party.
Thank you so much for viewing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Subscribe. This one took a lot of effort. A chipeo is a Dominican party where they take music to the next level. This gathering is usually done outdoors. This is the complete opposite of a club. This is done by the people, for the people, no corporations. And boy, do the people know how to party. This is highly illegal and highly dangerous. Right up my alley, so let's go pay them a visit. Back to the streets and back to you, John.
Thank you, John. So I am pumping gas right now and I am on my way to one of these parties. I am in Long Island, New York right now. Let's head over to Brooklyn, New York right now. I have never been to one. Let's see what they're about.
So we've made it, and I was immediately amazed. This is very organized. People were making line to pay $20 to get in, cash or card. People were being checked for weapons, you know, top-notch security. This was no joke. You see, alcohol is not allowed in here, but it is. Basically, you bring your own alcohol in here and they rebottle it for you in plastic bottles. You know, recycling at its finest. Use, reduce, reuse. You know, that way the alcohol turns into apple juice. On top of that, you have to pay an extra $20 so you can bring it in. That's 20 for you and 20 for your friend Don Julio. You wanna get silly, you gotta pay the billy. I didn't have to pay any of that. Another benefit of being sober. And just like that, it was time to go in. Let's see what all the hype is about. I became friends with the bartender right away. I wanted to know about this lifestyle, so she gave me an interview. It's in Spanish, but we got subtitles, don't worry. So I wanted to know, what's the craziest thing you've seen in here?
Es lo más loco que pasa. Aquí pasa de todo. Lo malo que ha pasado es la mujer te quita los brasileños. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que tú te quitaste los brasileños? El sábado pasado.
Is it true that people get shot here?
Aquí no se pelea, aquí todo el mundo viene, se bebe el sudor, es un billete caro, tiene un punto demasiado tiempo que somos los ciudadanos. Los dominicanos no estamos revolucionando, no.
Another thing is there's so many speakers and all these cars with all this crazy like music system. So I wanted to know how they know when to play the music, what kind of system they have.
Ellos están bien organizados, tienen su grupo, cada quien sabe quién le toca, quién no, qué poner, qué no poner, cuándo parar, cuándo seguir. Ellos son bien inteligentes y saben de todo.
So they turned the lights off and we started to drink. Sober drinks, of course. It's party time. Cheers.
Oye, yo siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu Mario te está mirando, tú lo estabas disimulando. Oye, yo siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu Mario te está mirando, tú lo estabas disimulando. Tú te pones como rápida, yo parado en la esquina. Cuando me ve peluche, nuevecitos de vitrina. No abuso del poder, siempre la tengo encima. Y tú me gusta pila con tu cara de agresiva. Y yo vi que te bregaste, la sentiste, me tiraste, me comiste con los ojos, mami. Ya lo que quedaste, tu risita va a curarte, maquinando pa' bregarte también con el peine lleno de la negra pa' soltarte. Oye, yo siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu Mario te está mirando.
Okay, so far I'm having a lot of fun. This is the greatest place on earth.
Yo siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu Mario te está mirando. Tú lo estabas disimulando.
I was out of my llama in there. I was having so much fun. It was crazy. I had never heard speakers like that. Like, obviously, you're not gonna be able to tell, but it was crazy. I'm definitely going back. Que viva la raza. Come on. I made another friend and I had even more questions. Like, as a woman, what do you like about this stuff so much?
Adiós. Aquí se viene José.
How did you find out about this? Who took you here?
Mira con mi exnovio.
What is the craziest thing you've seen in here that you were like, whoa, I'm surprised?
Con mujeres. Bailando la los tigres cuatro y de todo.
Why do you prefer this over a club? That was a common theme in there.
Un chipeo, claro. Eso de discoteca muchacho. Eso es pa' papi.
You know, that's right, the clubs are very overpriced now. This party lifestyle is very fun, but it's very addicting. You have to level it out, you have to balance it. Some people in there were telling me that this is all they do. All they do is go to a chipeo and then wait for the next one. They do this 3 times a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's cool to have fun, fuck it. It's necessary to have fun, but like, be responsible too. The cops came to bust a party and everybody was okay with that because it was already 4 a.m. When it's 4 a.m., maybe like it's okay to stop, you know, like we're good. Me and my friend, we left the party with some lady friends. I remember that we were having a lot of fun with them. We took them out to eat. Shout out to the food truck next to the gas station. That was more than enough. They didn't deserve any better. Now let's get back into the mind of a chipeo enthusiast. Let's see what this addiction comes with.
What do you think about the people that attend chipeos?
I feel like a chipeo is different. A club, people frontean. Like you see when you go back to DR, people think you rich just because you got a passport. I feel like that's what the club is. Like people go in there and act like people that they not for a weekend. Certain people, not everybody.
How important is partying to you? Day-to-day life, weekend-to-weekend life?
Don't care for it. Don't care for it.
Why?
I just don't have a need for it. Like going to a party, I've never really cared, even when I was younger. But if I got invited, I'm not gonna say no. It all depends on where we going to. But I could live without it.
How long do you see yourself attending these events? Because I saw people that were in their 60s.
It depends. Yo, sometimes you go through a wave. Like, there's times where I'm like, I'm gonna sell my shit. I don't need it. And then when I get close to that point, I'm like, I'm not selling this shit. I like loud music. I like hearing the bass. So I can't put a time on it. I'm not gonna do it forever though. Like, life changes. Some people have kids and then you have other priorities and stuff like that. But as of right now, anytime soon, nah, I don't see it ending.
This is a very, very Dominican thing. Is anyone else allowed?
I feel like chipeos now especially is very diverse because there's people in there that don't know shit what the music is saying.
A lot of money is invested into these music systems, and everyone says they go for the music. What is so special about the music?
The music on Spotify and Apple Music, you're not gonna hear that in a chipeo. Like you see how you edit videos and stuff? They edit the music to sound better through speakers and tweeters and everything that goes within a music system.
As far as partying goes, how much do you spend on a perfect night?
If we go to a club and I'm with my friends, I'm with my girl, and everybody that's important to me, and we having fun, it don't matter to me. Like, if we going and we all vibing and the bill comes up to something, like, you gotta pay for it.
That's right, you gotta pay for it and you gotta subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. And remember, the whole point of this, drink and party responsibly. Or be sober, be like me, come on. Oh, I was sober the whole time, but I was selling weed, cocaine, and ketamine. It's okay to distribute it, just don't consume it, idiot.
Siento que tú me dices algo, pero tu barrio te está mirando. Tú lo estabas disimulando. Wow.
People are very, very extracurricular at these events, or something that you find really, really unnecessary.
The W. I don't have no poker face, bro.
Don't laugh. Again, one more time.
Why you setting me up like this, bro?
We should have done it in one take.
Cause I don't believe in it, bro. I knew it, bro. I knew it was something. I gotta say that the WNBA, the women's NBA, is unnecessary. I don't believe in that. I'm gonna put that when I repost it. I don't believe in the last question. Well, I'm gonna wait.
Hold on, bro. Give me my time. Can you give me time to like get serious?
Partying, going out, is something that like really matters. What lives would you say don't matter?
No. No, do a different question. Oh my god.
Freestyle with it.
How many bitches threw it back at you at the Chipeo?
Good
Hey!